There are stories and countless videos about certain rituals at churches of demonic possession. Some say there are no such discoveries of spirits, but for the beliefs of demon spirits is very common in many cultures for mankind. They are one and the same of what is perceived as a demon, and what is regarded as a spirit. Demons are ultimately a humanoid, but here is the difference. They are a humanoid that never merged properly to its host at its lowest foundations, and this brings the common possession stories of what is witnessed in churches and many other experiences. They are humanoids that never merged properly to its host, so it creates complications with two clear agendas of the random default energy and the soul conscious possession, or the common factors of these types of experiences all follows to the battle of the host, the battle of the soul conscious, in which brings star beings or humanoids, and the random energy that is default conscious in spirituality. The only difference and unique aspects of these common factors of experiences is that this time both agendas has equal control using the host, and this total outcome would identify the experiences of split personality. Whereas normally one of those two types of the soul conscious, or a random energy, has a more dominant control to the host. This in all creates a battle at the end, of which is stronger in occupying the physical vehicle that is the host. An often example to this all relates to the birthing experiences. Birthing, or every newborn child's spiritual connections, would often begin as an empty carrier that is a random energy, because all birthing starts of as an empty consciousness, in physicality. A soul conscious or a star seed is what makes that being to have a soul that is no longer random default energy in the aspects of the spiritual substance, and this is what is identified as possession. Since this possession of a soul conscious happened at the early stages of birthing, it creates a much stable bond and connection, and it will take over the random energy's consciousness by adding its own essence. For the common possessions of demons overriding that physical host is slightly different. There are many different types of possessions, but its bases are the host and soul failing to merge. When we use the word failing to merge, we are referring to its lowest form of only 20 to 50% of taken over that chosen host. The failing to merge creates a clear battle of the host, in which began as an default energy, and then the intruder invading spirit of a soul carrier conscious takes control. Because there are two types of ways to be possessed, and the second is when the soul conscious, that is a star being or humanoid, that is a heavenly being of an angel and demon incarnating very late to the physical host. A child is born into a world, and it's often an random default energy that has no true origins of lineages, and that child would grow reaching adulthood, with a life that was already dictated of the fate and destiny of being human. All these experiences was already written down. The life of a child, their destiny and fate was all written. But what cancels or changes the procedures is when a traveler enters. That invading traveler is the result to the soul conscious that would be recognized as demons, whereas these are travelers from various star systems and galaxies, that was dumped or placed in planet Earth as a lost prisoner in space. And since the incarnation happened very late of the invading traveling spirit, the merges and battle of the two agendas is very visible and obvious. This type of experiences of late merges is the most common possession and most popular in cultures and beliefs. Evil wicked spirits possessing an individual are commonly invading lost traveling spirits.